Hello, Baraseños! Good morning! How are you guys today? Welcome to our second day of mid-year in-service training for teachers and non-teaching personnel for school year 2021-2022. So today, let me present to you our food for thought inspired by the Game of Thrones. So here's our quote. But before we delve into that, let me just set the context for you. So today you will learn about a man named Samwell Tarly, otherwise known as Sam. Sam's character in the Game of Thrones series began as a cowardly man until he joined the Night's Watch. The Night's Watch is a group of soldiers that protect their homeland from both the dead and living invaders. So you can see the photos right there, both the dead and living invaders. Yung dead invaders are called the White Walkers and the living ones are called the Wildlings. Okay, so you can see also the photo of the wall and the Night's Watch right there. So Samwell Tarly is a devoted and clever man who creates deep bonds. He is fully aware of his obligations to the Night's Watch. When he sees acts of dishonor or cruelty with his own eyes, he is repulsed, and he worries about those who show him kindness. He is also known as Sam the Slayer when he killed a White Walker with dragon glass, and dragon glass in the series is the only weapon that could kill White Walkers. With the passage of time, Sam gains a great deal of respect from his own sworn brothers. He is diligent and he is a studious reader as well as a very bright man. That is why he has been schooled and qualified to be a maester. In the series, a maester is one of the group of scholars, healers, postmen, and scientists, and they are also known as Knights of the Mind. Now, going back to the quote from Sam, he said that sometimes a man has to make hard choices that might look wrong to others, but are right in the long run, which is related in our context today as there will be limited face-to-face classes to be progressively expanded in locations where alert levels 1 and 2 are in effect. It will be discussed naman later on by our resource speaker, Sir Mark. Like Sam and all the characteristics that I mentioned about him, like Sam, we may be scared at first, yes. It is normal to feel cowardly about it, but until we join and work alongside other schools and institutions in implementing these limited face-to-face classes, by then, only we will be able to protect our school and our learners from the unseen invader, the COVID-19 virus. So yun yung invaders natin in that context. Like Sam, we teachers are expected to be devoted and clever, to be well-read, to create deep bonds with each other in the teaching and non-teaching force, of course, to our students, their parents and caretakers, our education leaders, our community leaders, and our stakeholders. And like Sam, we are expected to follow instructions, report acts of dishonor and cruelty, us being government employees as stated in our oath, yung panunumpaan ng kawani ng gobyerno, right? Like Sam, we can gain respect by being diligent towards our work and by being well-read, keeping abreast of COVID-19 virus, news, and developments, as well as current trends and issues in our job, which is teaching. Like Sam, we are also a maester. We are a scholar who engages in scholarly work and exemplifies a scholarly attitude. We are a healer who serves as an instrument of healing of our students in their struggles and silent battles that they don't wish the world to know but us. Like Sam, we are a postman who gives our learners school-related updates and shares things we come across the internet that they might want to learn about. Like Sam, we are a scientist as part of being a maester. We experiment with new techniques and strategies, most especially now that we are in the new normal mode of teaching. We collect and process a vast amount of data each day. We do research, we evaluate our practices and make decisions based on these data. Like Sam, we are more than a maester. We are more than a military officer in the Night's Watch. We are more than the titles that we earn. We are more than the job that we do, more than what people think of us. And that is all because we are the teacher. We are leaders, yes. Some may be right that life may be irregular, life is irregular, we may be dragged out of our comfort zones. The pandemic makes our lives a bit harder right now. Yes, we make tough choices, choices that seem so wrong to others, but we know that we are right in the long run. And as leaders, as teachers, we make all things right in their time. And that is all. I hope you've had a thing or two, a takeaway or two in today's Food for Thought. Thank you so much. Here are the references that I used for today's Food for Thought. Thank you, everyone, and keep safe.